Welcome in, everyone, to our Cracked Racquets 2020 French Open Award Show. Now, so much dramatic action, so many incredible storylines have unfolded over the past 2 weeks in Paris. To help make sense of it all, Cracked Racquets' Jamie McDonald is going to join me in giving out some awards. And with that in mind, let's give out some awards. All right, Jamie, here's a new category for you. The Aga Radwanska Tomas Berdych Award for the seed who did the best job holding seed at this event.
Yeah, I think let's start on the women's side. The most obvious has to go to American Sofia Kenin, right? In a women's side of this draw that was just rife with chaos and just sheer madness, right? She was one who actually held seed all the way through. So she and Kvitova, a couple of seeds that really sort of, held on and did their thing, while the other side of the draw became complete madness with Swiatek and Podoroska and endless amounts of other names. So gotta circle those two.
Look, for Sofia Kenin, she's now 16-2 at majors during 2020, and that's a phenomenal number for any player, especially a 21-year-old, to follow up your first Grand Slam at the Australian Open and making a final at another major on a different surface. That's just incredible. And yeah, she lost 0-0 to Azarenka in Rome, Jamie. She comes back now, makes the final here, takes advantage of all of the chaos, all of the other seeds falling throughout the 2 weeks. Credit to her, and then we talked about this at the midway point, but credit to Petra Kvitova, second semifinal of her career at the French Open. The number 7 seed again took advantage of her draw, only had to play 1 seed and did lose that match, but she was the number 7 seed. She held seed. She made the semifinals. A fantastic performance for her. I agree with those two names. When you look at the men's side, Jamie, a couple of guys stand out for me. Pablo Carreño Busta, back-to-back quarterfinals for him at the U.S. Open and French Open. He took advantage of some early upsets. He ended up holding seed. And then Diego Schwartzman to follow up a win over Rafa in Rome, a final there to make the semifinals after that. Phenomenal performances from both of those players.
Yeah, totally agree with you. I think one name who I thought would definitely hold seed in this was Dominic Thiem. Didn't quite get there after dropping that tight match to Schwartzman, who did a phenomenal job in his run at the French Open. But yeah, I think PCB and Schwartzman did a really good job of just being the solid household names. Now, they get to the stage and they lose to the big guns in Djokovic and Nadal. And look, you kind of shrug your shoulders and you say it is what it is. But yeah, in terms of holding seed, phenomenal stuff from those two.
Yeah, Schwartzman 5-set win over Dominic Thiem. That was outstanding tennis. Carreño Busta takes that first set against Djokovic. He follows it up. And, the upsets were the storyline from this French Open. All the chaos we saw on the women's side, that's what we'll remember this event for. But on the men's side, we essentially got chalk in the quarterfinals, right? We saw Rublev in there. We saw Pablo Carreño Busta, Diego Schwartzman, Dominic Thiem, all of these guys making these appearances. And they ended up holding seed. They ended up fighting through adversity. They won the matches. They weren't playing their best tennis, and they put themselves in positions to have this sort of success. So again, our Berdych Radwanska Award winners going to Pablo Carreño Busta, Diego Schwartzman on the men's side, Sofia Kenin and Petra Kvitova on the women's side. Congratulations to those players. You all did a phenomenal job of holding seed.
And special shout out to Stefanos Tsitsipas.
To see the other awards Jamie McDonald and I gave out, just be sure to click that link on your screen. Also, to ensure that you don't miss any of our Cracked Racquets content, just subscribe to our YouTube channel. Of course, subscribe to our podcast as well, which you can find on our website, crackedracquets.com. But with that in mind, we hope you all enjoyed this 2020 French Open.